Well, I'm back. Hello everyone, and for anyone that doesn't know me, my name is Ivan Ortega and I come from a different dimension. One in which the PC culture existed back all the way back into the 70s, into the 80s, 90s, 2000, 2010s, 2020s. And I was there to see all the progress that the PC culture brought upon entertainment. Now I'm here to list some movies that from my timeline were never created because the backlash, it was so massive that it pretty much destroyed the movie before it hit theaters. So I'm here in your dimension to show you these movies that you got to see but we didn't. The first movie that we're going to see is Rush Hour. Yes, a movie with Chris Tucker and Jackie Chan. So this movie never hit theaters in my dimension because it was very racist. Racist against black people, racist against Chinese people. We got to see so many racist stereotypes with black people and with Chinese people, like Chinese people know martial arts. It was an absolute disaster. No one wanted to see this movie because it was so absolutely stereotypic and racist. Now you know the actor Jack Black. Well, in my dimension his name is Jack Neutral because he doesn't have a color the way PC culture intended. His movie Nacho Libre never made it to the movie theater because it was very racist against Mexicans. He was a white person pretending to play a Mexican role. How offensive is that? And not only are you portraying Mexicans and Mexico as this very degrading, very run-to-the-mill town, but every single stereotypical Mexican attribute was highlighted in this movie. It was extremely offensive, and that's why it never succeeded. The next movie that we're going to watch was one of the crown jewels of cinema here in your dimension, but in mine, you kidding me? This movie was very offensive. Now this movie did get to the movie theaters, but it was immediately shut down 2 days after the release because PETA came to say that this movie was extremely offensive against sharks. The movie Jaws, in which a shark was eating people and killing people and just destroying the town. PETA said that that was extremely offensive to sharks and that many sharks needed therapy afterwards. The next movie that we're going to be watching is again of stereotypes. Here we have the movie that is called The Godfather. The Godfather was a movie that didn't focus on nothing but on highlighting the Italian stereotype that they're in some kind of mafia. The movie was not good, or well, don't even ask me because I never saw it. I just knew that it was racist and stereotypical against Italians. Now this movie never saw the light of day. No, of course not. We made sure that no one saw that movie because it was so offensive. Like I said, we never saw it, but we knew it was extremely offensive. The last movie that we're going to be talking about, it was one that was only in the movie theaters for only 1 week. This movie in your dimension is called The Matrix. In our dimension, it was also called The Matrix, but we decided to call it something else. We decided to call it for what it was: inciting gun violence. When this movie came out, we knew that this movie was going to incite gun violence and that people were going to go out on the streets and try to kill other people because we see our characters handling guns, doing martial art flips, jumping from building to building, you know, things that we do in regular life. So before this extremely susceptible people went out in the streets, tried to bend spoons, tried to shoot people, tried to jump from buildings, we decided to shut this movie so it did not happen. So there you have it. Those are the movies that in my dimension, it never got to see the light of day. It was never a success. They never happened because in our dimension, PC culture existed all the way back in the 70s. Let me know in the comments down below if you would like to know more movies that never got to see the light of day in my dimension and the reasons why. Leave your comments. Until then, goodbye.
Hey everyone, it's Jeremy from geeksandgamers.com, and if you're a fan of Geeks and Gamers, please go to our website, visit our merchandise store. We have t-shirts, hoodies, hats, beanies, tank tops, and in the very near future, we're going to have many more products for you to choose from. So thank you for the support. We appreciate it. You guys have a great day, and we will talk to you later.